So, hello everyone. We've already seen the use case that was on real estate, and today we're going to see the healthcare industry use case. Leave everything aside. Just imagine walking into a hospital where your doctor already knows your complete medical history, and it's safe, it's instant, it's without without you having to come in and fill up any form. No middlemen, no data leaks, no paperwork, just the trust secured by a blockchain. May sound futuristic. And now what we are here in this video lecture is to see how blockchain is quietly reshaping the healthcare, the insurance related to it. So let's just get ahead to it. The first thing that you see out here in this diagram is in the center you see the Ethereum blockchain, and outside you see the other elements, let's say doctor, consultant, patient, pharmacy, laboratory, emergency unit. So here's the foundation, right? At the center of the system lies the Ethereum blockchain. It acts as a source, tamper-proof DB that is going to connect everyone in the healthcare network, be they be doctors, consultants, patients, pharmacies, laboratories, and even your emergency units. And what is going to happen is each of these entities are going to access and update the patient data through the smart contracts. But that is all going to happen with the patient's permission, because whatever is done cannot be, undone. So when a patient visits a doctor, their records are verified and updated on the blockchain, right? And if they're referred to a consultant, the consultant can access those records in seconds because they're already there. You don't have to, get your patients to go in through repeated tests. There's no data loss. And when the prescription is finalized, the pharmacy and lab automatically receive verified details to the blockchain, right? Because everything is going on inside the blockchain through smart contracts. And it's going to ensure transparency, it's going to ensure faster service, and zero risk of forged prescriptions, right? So there's no abuse of medicine, there's no abuse of drugs, I would say. And then when you come to the next slide, it says all this pharmacy, laboratory, insurance company, Ethereum blockchain still at the center with EHR, local database, and then you see patient, you see doctor, you see consultant downside the diagram. So now we're going to extend this to the insurance world. So in traditional systems, what happens is hospital claims and approvals take days, right? There's a lot of paperwork associated, there's manual verification, there's endless waiting for you to get the claim return, right? But with blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain, the one that you see in the center of this picture, the diagram, it becomes the bridge. The bridge to what? The bridge between your hospitals and your insurance, right? Whatever it is, the insurance end, if I'm talking about the database, on the insurance end, you could have pharmacies, you could have laboratories, wherever the data has to be exchanged between hospital and the second entity, the second industry. It could be you have to send data to the insurance company, you could have to send data to the pharmacy, you could have to send retrieve data from the laboratory, right? So the what the hospital is going to do, all these doctors, consultants, the entities of a hospital, they're going to update the EHR, right? And the insurance company is going to access the verified data now. No faxes required, no emails required. Labs and pharmacies are going to record test results, test bills, also store them immutably in the Ethereum blockchain. So every stakeholder from the patient to the insurance interact through the same trusted version of the blockchain. Whosoever gets to come into this blockchain, let it be patient, it's doctor, it's consultant, it's your receptionist coming in, it's your pharmacy, it's your laboratory, it's your insurance company, all of them have the same source of truth. They're going to interact with the same trusted version of the truth. And that removes all chances of fraud, all chances of miscommunication, or maybe duplication, forging of anything. I hope you get that. With that, the next is a little cumbersome diagram. So we'll try to break it down as as easy I can do it for you. I'll try to do it, right? If you still have any concerns, any things you've got in mind, The comment section is always there. There's a Google Forms attached. You can do that, right? And if there's anything that you think just went a little too fast and you were not able to keep up with the pace, or you want a little more descriptive video on the same, just go in the comment section. Please just let me know what is off with the video, right? So yeah, now this is where blockchain truly shines: smart contract and insurance automation, right? So let's break it down step on step. Policy sale: the insurer sells a policy that lives on the blockchain as a smart contract. Makes sense? It includes the custom pricing that, okay, if your this is already off the records. What I mean to say is, if your some health tests are wrong, you may have to pay a greater premium, right? So it includes custom pricing, medical, and if somebody is of this age, beyond this age, they may have a different pricing scheme for them. So it all, you have to see in all these demographics, all these medical tests before selling off the insurance. So the insurer sells a policy that lives on the blockchain as smart contract. It includes all the custom pricing, the medical history, wearable data, and all terms all stored transparently. Now then there comes the underwriting. Automated underwriting uses rule-based smart contracts. Okay? It's like if there's anything, you can calculate the risk and pricing instantly based on the verified on-chain medical data. You don't care of the data that is not there on the chain, but the data that is there on the chain is considered to be the single source of truth for everybody in that blockchain, right? Then if you have to claims processing, when a patient makes a claim, the blockchain automatically checks eligibility, treatment details, and hospital records, triggering fast, you know in a way, accurate, fast settlements. And then you've cashless statement, you've cashless settlement. All right, it's just what I would say is, payments are settled through smart contracts, so there's no paperwork, no delay. The blockchain validates treatment and generates auto invoices directly between the hospital and the insurer. If I come to your insurer hospital agreement, so it says the insurer and the hospital agree on an arrangement provided they have in place some documents, and those documents are a tariff, a package, the International Classification of Diseases ICD coding system, and a contract validity. Then we come to the EHR part, accessing the customer's digital identity using KYC, demographics and medical history, nominee, payout bank details, all this information. Then if you talk about the claims, so I've talked about this before, but claims, when a patient makes a claim, the blockchain automatically has to check on the eligibility, right? Treatment details, the hospital records, and that is to trigger fast and accurate settlements. Then you have your reinsurance. Even reinsurers, the insurance companies for insurers, okay, that is your reinsurance. Are you getting it? So can join the same network, and that will now do what? Automate the payouts. And what? It's like reinsurance are your insurers of the insurers. So if they get into the chain, they get the access to the same data, it automates the payouts happening. So in short, from policy creation to payout, the entire insurance life cycle becomes transparent, traceable, and tamper proof. I think this makes sense with everyone right here. If it does not, you know where to go, the comment section, and let me know if there's anything off the track, if there's anything that you think just went a little too fast for you to grasp, right? With that, I think I'll take your leave. Thank you so much.